where the female is aggressively encountering all the different tourists walking on the bridge.
A woman waving a butcher knife on a pedestrian bridge over the Strip. Cameras following her every move. The people operating them letting officers know before they even arrive she has thrown the knife over the barrier and onto the street below so they can safely take her into custody. These cameras are being monitored from inside of Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department headquarters in the Southern Nevada Counterterrorism Center.
We are trying to make sure that something like 9/11, something like 1 October, something like domestic extremist attacks that you've seen all across the country don't happen in our community.
The center is not just staffed by LVMPD. There are representatives from 18 agencies, local, state, and federal, including Henderson PD, North Las Vegas PD, CCSD Police, DPS, Homeland Security, and TSA, all under one roof. This coming together or fusing of law enforcement, the result of changes after 9/11. Carrie Underwood, director of the Southern Nevada Counterterrorism Center, has been part of this fusion center since it opened in 2007 and has seen it evolve.
We were able to really find exactly how these agencies can work together and really contribute their skills and their information to the overall effort.
Specialists and officers in the Fusion Center's Fusion Watch work 24/7 protecting the city, watching for crimes in real time on an extensive network of cameras.
Over 600 cameras, so we're constantly scanning. The people that are working in here are actually trained to look for those behavioral indicators and those anomalies. Our people were panning and saw an individual sitting near the Bellagio fountains a little abnormal. He immediately went to his bag and started pulling out a firearm.
The man concealed the gun in his waistband, got up and walked to other individuals, dropping a magazine from the gun along the way. One call from the Fusion Center and officers on the Strip are there in seconds. Though they don't know exactly what was planned, preventing violence before it happens is the goal.
And we honestly don't have that luxury to sit there and wait to see what happens. We have to act.
Lieutenant Bill Steinmetz with the Technical Operations Section says the team has many high-tech tools to detect crime, from the cameras to license plate readers to social media monitoring.
One officer behind the keyboard can be similar to, or if not better than, 3 officers out on the street.
ShotSpotter is a gunshot detector with microphones listening for gunshots in certain parts of the city. That was the recording of shots fired during a road rage incident. A specialist in the Fusion Center quickly turning cameras to track this car and follow the woman who got out.
And she takes the firearm right there and places it behind the pole. So in a situation like this, not only would officers not know of the ditching of that firearm and the evidence, but that firearm could wind up in the hands of somebody. It could be a small child, it could be a passerby, it could be anybody.
She's arrested thanks to officers watching from the Fusion Center.
Oh, I see it, it's coming.
As Fox 5 was in the Fusion Center, we saw officers work in real time, tracking down a violent suspect in a stolen white Tesla.
It was in our Summerlin Area Command, and when they jumped on that call and that stolen vehicle, it turned out that they found that the female that was driving the vehicle was dragged out of the vehicle, was carjacked, had her dog inside the vehicle, and the suspect wound up hitting her, running her over with some minor injuries, and took off.
The vehicle drove all around the valley, tracked through the camera network until patrol cars and a box truck blocked the driver's escape path.
You'll see the suspect gets out, cuts across all lanes of traffic, runs from officers.
Okay, he's running into the parking garage. He shed this shirt.
As officers find and arrest him, it's a celebration in the Fusion Center.
Suspect in custody.
With millions of people coming from out of town to Vegas each year, new threats emerge every day. And the Fusion Center, with multiple agencies working together, is set up to detect them.
It makes us really effective in fighting crime and terrorism.
The Fusion Center is more than real-time crime detection. There are also detectives who go out into the field and investigate tips that come in to prevent attacks and crime before it happens. Kim Passoff, Fox 5 News, local, Las Vegas.